harto de tanto padecer. Dile que a mi lado debiera volver.
Luna lunera, cascabelera, dile a mi amorcito, por Dios que me quiera.
Dile que me muero, que tenga compasión. Dile que se apiade de mi corazón. Ay, lunita redondita, que la espuma de tu luz dañe mis noches. Ay, lunita redondita, dile que me has visto tú llorar de amor.
Luna lunera, cascabelera, dile a mi amorcito, por Dios que me quiera.
Dile que me muero, que tenga compasión. Dile que se apiade de mi corazón.
Hey everyone, it's Paulie. Just featuring a band before we do the official West Side Story. Enjoy.
Luna lunera, cascabelera, dile a mi amorcito, por Dios que me quiera.
Dile que me muero, que tenga compasión.
Dile que se apiade de mi corazón. Dile que se apiade de mi corazón. Dile que se apiade de mi corazón.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Slant?
Yeah, but is this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Paulie, let's go.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Happy day. Paulie here, getting things ready. I'm hearing like all kinds of voices. I still got the band in my ear. So hola everyone, what's happening? Welcome to the Latino Slant. If this is your first time hanging out, welcome again, bienvenidos. Today we're going to check out a trailer of the movie film version. It's a remake of West Side Story. And a few months ago, we did a reaction to kind of like the teaser, which I loved. And I know that the full trailer came out yesterday. Everything was yesterday. So much happened yesterday. So much craziness. But what I wanted to do was a few things out of yesterday with all the, talk of Latinx this and Hispanic that, Hispanic Heritage Month. I can only take so much of kind of like, the negativity, it wears on you. And then I was on Jay's stream last night, Drunk 3PO, and he was just really great and insightful with his feelings as well. So I decided this morning what we're going to do on the slant for 30 days is we'll do a short every day. Every day I'm going to have a short for you guys. 30 different Latino creators. So when I say creators, I don't mean YouTubers. I mean, you guys are creators as well. I'm talking about musicians, filmmakers, writers, novelists. And the one thing that they have in common is that none of them are part of the Hollywood complex, meaning that the movie's not, out of a big studio. It's all independent books, novels, maybe comic books too. Independent musicians, Las Tres, who the song I just played a second ago, they're selling their CD from when they perform, So they were the first. Today I did a 1 minute short on Las Tres. Excuse me, Las Tres. That's an old band. Tres Souls. Tres Souls. And then right here, this is their CD I had gotten when I saw them live I would say now about a month ago. So I know stuff's going to come up, but what I can promise you is a short every day on a different Latino creator. Because that's why you come to this channel, guys. It's for me to kind of open the culture up and for you to enjoy, for you to discover acts like Nina Diaz, Del Castillo, Kenneth Castillo, the filmmaker, Alejandro Montoya Marin, the other filmmaker. So that's what we're going to do every day. Going to have a short. The first one's up. Part of our little way, our part of the corner here to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Not by we did the videos, we did the Latinx, we did all that stuff. Now we need to celebrate. We need to put our best foot forward, because what we can do then, the more that these independent creators are celebrated and pushed to the forefront, the more hiring perhaps that Hollywood will do in the future. I did a video as well as the hiring percentages of Latino directors. Yeah, that's another short. So before we get to the trailer, which I'm excited to see, let's say hello to everyone here. Kaylee D. Hi, Kaylee. Hello, lady. Thanks for being here. Rogue Disney. Michael Kunkel. Happy Thursday. Hey, Midnight's Edge After Dark. That is Tom. Hola. Darth Haster. Yes. So Indy. Tres Souls. Correct. So do me a favor. Take the link. Share it. Let people know we're here. And we're just going to be here for maybe, another 15, 20 minutes. I know we're in the middle of the day. Really, it's to get the reaction of the West Side Story trailer. So let's do this. Let's bring it up and react. Then we can kind of break it down and give you some more information on. Now, what I'm seeing here is an official. Oh, okay. That's why, Mike. Why are there Portuguese? No, we don't want Portuguese trailers in there. Hey, right? What's Mrs. Slant gonna say? Okay. Cool, here we go. Steven Spielberg's, which is kind of weird to say, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. And let's make sure the volume's up. It's 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I have not seen this. We're going to watch it together here on the Latino Slant. Let's go for it.
Tonight, the world is full of light.
Nice solo shot.
This is my first time in New York City. I want to be happy here. I want to make a life, a home.
Tonight.
Are you ready? Tonight is about family. The first gringo boy who smiles at you.
I never seen you before. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
Do you want to start World War III?
You know, I wake up to everything I know either getting sold or wrecked or being taken over by people that I don't like.
You keep away from him as long as you're in my house.
I'm a grown-up now, Bernardo. I'm gonna think for myself.
Tony, we need you if we're going to war. Who are you? Friend or foe?
If you go with him, no one will ever forgive you. Life matters even more than love.
Wow. All right. All right, people. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Let me know. Let me know what you were thinking before. Were you less interested? Are you more interested? Are you less interested? So I loved that the trailer first focused on Maria and just that single shot. It was a master shot, and then it went single shot in her face, and she's singing Tonight. That's after she had first met Tony, and the voice, her look, fantastic. We just you're just drawn in emotionally right away to that character. Then it goes into her talking dialogue, and automatically I hear her accent. So they're going for which kind of makes sense. I guess she's new from just arrived from Puerto Rico. So I thought that was interesting. I don't think I've heard an accent kind of like your standard Latino accent. I haven't heard that in a while. So we're gonna watch it again. But what I'm already loving from before is that they didn't show any single shots or dialogue in the first teaser. So that's great. We got a lot more here. Obviously, it's epic. Obviously, it's very sweeping. The music is just outstanding. The cinematography and the choreography, that's what you want. That's what you want. The look of these actors, they look amazing. Some of the lines, we'll I heard from Spielberg that he wanted to modernize it a little bit, and that's always a red flag. So there was some modernized dialogue there that I hope they don't go where they're gonna go. But also too, from the trailer, where what's Riff? Is it Riff? What's Tony's best friend, the leader of the Jets? He's saying his line. He looks great. I mean, all the actors look great, and of course, Rita Moreno. You're just like, oh my god. But when I think it's Riff is telling like, I don't like, every day, like, things are being sold, and I don't like seeing people or talking to people I don't like. And of course it's like him and his gang, and then like it's like an African-American couple. It's like, I don't recall that ever in the storyline. So now maybe they're Afro-Latinos, maybe they're I don't know. The thing with West Side Story is that it's already lends itself to it already has a message, which unlike In the Heights, which was more about celebrating immigrants, American dream, this has a lot of conflict already there between people of different backgrounds. So it can go it can go heavy on the message really fast. What my hope is that it's balanced and it's more on the love story, because after all, this is Romeo and Juliet retold. What do you guys think? Let's see what you guys think, because we got some more people that have piled in here a little bit. That's the one I watched first. Hail, damn those gringos. The cinematography is good. Dance off. Looks good. Cool. Fire. I need to hear more of the singing. Yeah. Still more interested. Glogo, I love West Side Story, so this does look really good. So far, so good. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. We're gonna watch it again. I am totally with that sentiment, and I love that they didn't modernize it and bring it into present time. That, you know, this is a point in time between Puerto Ricans and you know, was it Caucasians or, you know, Irish kids. We'll figure that out. But that was, you know, that was the whole thing. Looks fine to me. Where is the singing though? Well, yeah. Well, let me get back to that, Darth. About the trailer, The Equalizer. I don't know. I'll go see it and give it a shot. Great thing about the trailer, Rita Moreno. Yeah. The dialogue does fit the independence of Maria, so it is not that bad. Easily dismissible. Yeah. You know, you just don't want it to go with Maria. She's more taken in and just, you know, kind of like just absorbing everything that's America, and not so much like what they try to do. I hope they don't do with Maria what they try to do with what they did with Cinderella, the new one. That would be awful, you know, because it's important that her independence is just by her falling in love with a man that she shouldn't be falling in love with. That is like the ultimate statement. And so yeah, we'll see. Good afternoon, Dee Dee. Hey, Darth Scipio. Paulie, Latino Slant, is a remake necessary of West Side Story. The Rita Moreno 1960s West Side Story is good enough. Well, so that's a good question. But let me go back to what Darth Astor said about where's the singing though. And thank you everyone for being here. Let me bring myself up a little bit. Thanks everyone for being here. Latino Slant, I really appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, bienvenidos. So Darth Astor says, where is the singing though? The first teaser trailer was like all mystery. Barely any singing, no dialogue. This one, more dialogue, more score, more sweeping shots, very little singing. I like that because here we know all the songs. If you do not know at least 3 West Side Story songs, then you need to go see the film. But it's like, you know, Tonight, Somewhere, When You're Jet. I mean, come on. There's so many fantastic songs. I Like to Live in America. So there's all these songs that are already part of our cinematic, and if you're a musical theater person, our cinematic musical theater tapestry. Why would you put that in the trailer? This is not like In the Heights or something else where they drop the first 8 minutes of it. If you remember, they dropped the first 8 minutes, which is like the best 8 minutes of the movie. It's like the best part of the movie for me was the first half hour of In the Heights, which I still do recommend, highly recommend. With this, they're fighting against exactly what Scipio said. Why remake the classic? Well, if they're gonna do it, then they're taking, Spielberg's taking these angles where I'm not gonna go for the easy win here, which is let's show all the singing in the trailers. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Now, obviously, to answer this as well here, Scipio, is as much as I love West Side Story, and I do, and I, always will love it. Most of those roles were not played by Latinos at the time, so it's nice to see a remake that kind of makes sense. As wonderful as Natalie Wood was, the accent and the pronunciation of Spanish was really cringe. It's still cringe, especially when you put her up against Rita. Bernardo, as wonderful as George Chakiris was, an amazing performer. He was a dancer. He was fantastic. Him and Rita won Best Supporting Actors. That's probably the only justification I have. That and the fact that Spielberg is doing, because however we feel about Spielberg, he's still a great filmmaker. This is a wonderful story. So he almost just has to show up and give us some great shots. So that's how I feel about this remake. Let's hear what you guys have to say here. Oh no, do not go Cinderella Creek. Honestly, I just saw the trailer and it was just really, really bad. Really bad. Glogo, it's like they're Billy DePon it. Start small, go grandiose at the end. Yeah. I mean, honestly, even with this trailer, and I don't know if you mean the trailer or their marketing strategy since months ago to now. But in the trailer, there's a wonderful buildup, and I got a little emotional with the score. The score towards the end was pulling on the heartstrings because it's almost like it made me think of. I know, hear me out. It made me think of the Force Awakens trailer when they used the Han and Leia music, right? And they tricked us because they pulled in our emotional and our longing for the past. Now, that's what it reminded me of as far as scoring music, but not anything else. This looks fantastic. I want to see it. I'm going to see it again because I want to hear her. They're really focusing on Maria in this one. I want to hear Maria's accent. Rachel looks like Maria. It's just wonderful. She's got a great look. Okay, Paulie True. Equalizer. I really believe that In the Heights it was a new version of West Side Story for us and everyone else who is Hispano. Yeah. Well, that's the genius of Lin-Manuel, is that he revolutionized Broadway musicals. And In the Heights is a fantastic story. And, so that has been, and that and Hamilton have been musicals for a new generation. West Side Story is, again, Spielberg has got a mountain to climb, which, I appreciate his challenge because it's so old school. It's so embedded. West Side Story now goes back, what? For me, over 2 generations, right? My parents were really young when it came out. So even before then. So we have a history with West Side Story. There is a history with West Side Story, which is another challenge for Mr. Spielberg. Glogo both. The trailer is like how they're doing it. Start small and go full on the end. Gotcha. I watched it. Caused butterflies. Wanted to watch Cinderella. I wanted to punch my TV. Yeah, he's got a huge mountain to climb. He's got a huge mountain to climb. So let's see it again. Let's see it again. I might stop it here and there, but we'll see it again. And if I don't stop it, then we'll do more of a stop start, not that type of thing. But we're here on the Latino Slant. Thank you guys for being here. Gonna hang out for a few more minutes. Let's check out the West Side Story. Please like, please share, and wonderful. Okay, here we go.
Tonight.
I gotta say, it's pretty bold of Spielberg, and it's pretty genius to start this trailer off with this shot, because you're totally relying on the charisma of this actor, her talent. I mean, this is pretty ballsy. It says to me also too, Spielberg loves his leading lady. Like you ain't seen nothing yet. That's pretty, that's pretty incredible. It is a great shot. It is a great shot. Thank you guys. All right, here we go again. Bring it back a little bit.
Tonight, the world is full of light.
This is my first time in the
So you got, we're gonna stop start. So it went from that real beautiful intimate moment to the 20th Century Fox, to the call whistle of the Jets. So they're like, hey, this is West Side Story, guys, right? So you got Maria and Tonight, and now we're gonna throw you. We just want you to hear that, but we're gonna continue with Maria's story.
This is my first time in New York City. I want to be happy here. I want to make a life, a home.
Beautiful.
Are you ready? Tonight is about family.
Okay, so
Tonight is about family.
So they established first the Maria's family, right? And from what I remember, Bernard, it's been such a long time. Were they cousins or brothers and sisters? Family. And how she wants to fit into America. So I want to play that scene again. Let's go back.
Happy here. I want to make a life, a home.
I want to make a life, a home. Rachel Gimley's.
Are you ready? Tonight is about family.
Okay.
The first gringo boy who smiles at you.
So the first gringo boy who smiles at you, and we can hear the thick accent and just the confidence and the swagger of Bernardo. I love it. I love it. And Bernardo has to be like that. He's the leader. He's like the gang leader, right? Fantastic. Star-crossed lovers, right there.
I've never seen you before. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
Do you want to start World War III?
Okay. Star-crossed lovers. Great shot. I love theater, but West Side Story was never for me. When I heard it was being done, I thought it's Steven's retirement phase. Hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're going to go high out, go on something, because him and his mom loved this growing up. Got to remember, he's paying homage to his childhood as well. And Brett Cohen comes in with $2 Australian. Brett, thank you so much. It's a super sticker. Let me see what sticker it is. It is a Shiba Inu smiling. Hello. Hello. Thank you, man. Thomas, I enjoyed the classic West Side Story very, very much. Officer Crunky, that song was very enjoyable. It's a great song. That was a hilarious song. Thanks for being here, guys. We're kind of doing this stops, with the trailer. I hope you don't mind. Let's go back, right? It's the star-crossed lovers meeting by eyesight for the first time across the dance floor, which I absolutely love. And then there's dialogue that she's like, never seen you before. You're not Puerto Rican. So maybe Maria's been to these dances before, or wherever she's been hung out, so that was interesting. It's an interesting line. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Hope you're enjoying this, guys. I've been looking forward to this full trailer for months. I'm a huge West Side Story fan, and yeah, let's go back a little bit. Star-crossed lovers.
I never seen you before. You're not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
Do you want to start World War III?
So there's a scene here, right, where they obviously go and talk in private, like behind the stands or something. If you remember in the film version, and there's different kinds of versions, but I'm just going off the film version. It was a stop. The whole world has faded. We're still on the dance floor. We're looking at each other, and we come close, and they do that dun 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 dun. If you remember that, it was great. And then they talked, and then it was like a both sides like came in, talking to each other. Here, they're actually getting away from the crowd. So I thought that was interesting. And then Anita comes in with, "You want to start World War III?" This is great.
Do you want to start World War III?
I wake up to everything I know either getting sold or wrecked or being taken over by people that I don't like.
All right. So this is Riff. And I got to tell you, the look of all the characters are fantastic. The look of all the characters. Let's look at this again. I mean, these guys look great. These guys look great. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I love that song. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Got some cool people here. Thanks for hanging out. Let's watch. Let's keep watching. But I'm thinking that the casting looks incredible. Sounds incredible.
I wake up to everything I know either getting sold or wrecked or being taken over by people that I don't like.
It's interesting, right? Because that's Riff, and he's protecting his block. So everything there makes sense, I think my problem is that I'm seeing it maybe with a little bit of my modern lenses, right? Because you don't want them to mess with a classic. You don't, you want them to really just not mess with the classic. So this makes sense. I mean, he's the leader of the rival gang. He's got a great look, got a great swagger. Ahoy! Hey, Lord Thoth, another great member of this channel. Casting appears to be great, but it is just a trailer so far. Anthony Butera III, loving Janusz Kaminski's cinematography. If that's who it is, then yeah, the look of this film. I mean, you just look at these guys walking down the street. This is incredible. Yes, yes, we are just watching the trailer, of course, but this is all we got to go off of, right? So let's continue here. Let's back it up.
either getting sold or wrecked or being taken over by people that I don't like.
You keep away from him as long as you're in my house.
I'm a grown up now, Bernardo. I'm gonna think for myself.
Okay, so they changed the story there, right? Because, and I don't know if this was, no, I think, because I remember doing the musical when I was a kid. Maria had parents, you just never saw them. So it sounds like they're taking the parents out just from the trailer, and Bernardo's the head of the household. Interesting. I mean, and here is the over the shoulder shot of
Like,
Officer there's Krupke, right? And they're breaking up a skirmish between the two gangs. I love this shot.
You keep away from him as long as you're in my house.
I'm a grown up now, Bernardo. I'm gonna think for myself.
I mean, I like it. That goes with the story. You know, it's straight up. Anthony says, yeah, they really filmed in New York City as opposed to movie stage sets like the original. Those backdrops were awesome. Rita Moreno is there as a sign of goodwill towards this project. Anthony, Anthony's got some knowledge. He's dropping production knowledge here, which I'm really happy that you're here. Yeah, whatever info that you got. So we got that from Anthony, is that they filmed on location, which is always expensive. And I think Berta Prey also told me that as well. And the cinematographer is Janusz Kaminski. Okay, great. All right, let's back it up.
Bernardo, I'm gonna think for myself.
Tony, we need you if we're going to war.
So we'd seen this shot in the trailer, which had the whistle, which was like real ominous. It was a great shot. You've seen the shadows first, so you know the storyline. We need you for going to war. Tony was his second-hand guy. It was Riff and Tony. Womb to tomb, burst to earth. That was their code. This is kind of new here. You know, whoever turned on the lights, they're in some sort of working factory. Interesting. He filmed a bunch of it in New Jersey to pass for old New York City. That would make sense because a lot of the architecture is still there. Mrs. Slant is from Newark, Anthony. In fact, she just landed in Newark right now. Dee Dee Myers, who's a member of the channel, a Slantino General. Mi General. From what I can tell, looks like all the actors and actresses have brought each character to life. But you know how sometimes the trailer's better than the movie and so on. Yeah, I honestly think that Shang-Chi, for me, the movie was better than the trailer. The trailer was kind of a dud, and that's where we were going off of months ago. That they saved it. We didn't know anything about that movie, though. Here, again, because we know so much, West Side Story goes back with us. They're not giving us any of the songs. I Like to Live in America. We can't see, who else is singing. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go on here. I like to live in America.
Who are you? Friend or foe?
Ooh. I love riffs. Who are you? Friend or foe? I love this guy's his New York flair. I love his little attitude. How you doing? I love that. That juxtaposed to Bernardo. A gringo looks at you and woof. And then you got Riff. Who are you? friend of foe. I mean, that's legit. I love that. Okay, let's go back.
Who are you? Friend or foe?
If you go with him, no one will ever forgive you.
Yeah, we know all this. Now he's showing us how he's gonna dazzle us with the film work, because we know all this. And then he get Moreno.
Life matters even more than love.
I mean, I feel pretty. Come on now. I mean, those shots. So I'm going to replay just the last part where the dialogue is done, and you got Anita, and he's saying if you go with him, and then they're just jump cutting to a lot of what we've known, from the. I mean, this is sweeping, fantastic. What do you guys have to say? Anthony is chiming in, and I love it. He filmed a bunch of. Oh, we got that one. The songs are so iconic, it's better just to hint at them and save them for the movie itself. Anthony, are you a filmmaker? Because I think you know what you're talking about. I love it. Des 101 or Deseo 1. The cinematography looks amazing. Loving Mike Feist as Riff, too. Way more tension between best friends Tony and Maria in this version. Yeah, lot of tension. Which makes sense because Tony's trying to save the situation. Rita, such a hottie in her day. Just a beautiful lady. I got to tell you, the woman playing Anita now, that's a beautiful looking woman. These are some good looking people. Hey, Stephanie. Hola. We're just breaking down the West Side Story trailer. And we're loving it. Yes, sir. Gracias. I knew it. Anthony's a filmmaker. Very cool, man. Very cool. Well, welcome to the Latino Slant. Stephanie, hello. Yeah, man. The cinematography is sick, Stephanie. It's sick. Let's play the last half of it, because I want Steph. I don't know if you got to catch Riff. I'm really digging Riff. Ariana de Bose is playing Anita. She was the Bullet in Hamilton. Amazing dancer. Yes. I can't wait to see her performance. And this thing was filmed 2 years ago, and I'm sure all the actors are like, please let it come out now. Okay, let's play the last half of it for Steph and for us so we can geek out and hear this music one more time. Sounds good? Sounds great. Grand? Good. Okay. Let's back it up a little bit. I want you to hear Riff.
Who are you? Friend or foe?
If you go with him, no one will ever forgive you.
If he's Catholic or religious, sweeping, Bernardo, the cops, going over. I mean, what's not to love about every shot that I'm seeing, guys? Jesus Christ. He's trying to stop his friends.
Even more than love.
What did Rita say?
Life matters even more than love.
So she's trying to stop him. Damn it. You hate just fawning over something that you haven't seen at all. I can't help it, man. And, I think also too, this is like, I feel pretty. I love that. I love how they're dressed. I can't wait to see this performance as well. I can't help it. I know all the songs, and as a kid in high school, I did West Side Story. and I love the movie, the Natalie Wood, and Russ Tamblyn. So, what are you guys thinking? How you guys feeling in the chat? There she is. Anthony says Spielberg's only worked with Janusz Kaminski ever since he made Schindler's List with him. Oh, he's his man. Gotcha. So they've been together now since '93. Wow. The red underline of Anita's yellow dress deserves its own Academy Award. Yeah. Looking pretty foxy. Man. Let me see if we can I agree. And I know they show that a lot. Woo! I love that they're doing this outside. Can this be I Like to Live in America? And then look at this shot. They're like on some... I can't even describe what this shot is, man. Screw it. We're gonna hit it one more time. I love this, by the way. I love this. That's where I think they're faking their marriage, and then like what's that? One heart somewhere. I forgot the song. Make of our vows one vow. I mean, it's a very when you think about it, it's a very religious song. That song. Only death can kill. God, I know all the songs. Very true. Jurassic Park was the final non-Kaminsky shot Spielberg movie. LOL. You go, Anthony. Thanks for the nuggets of knowledge. You can tell Tony and Maria have good chemistry. Smart move, making the America number completely different in the daytime, involving the whole community wearing a yellow dress instead of the iconic purple. Yeah, you can't do the same thing, and yet it's got to be connected, right? It's got to be connected. We're gonna do it one more time, guys. One more time. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you're enjoying this breakdown. Here we go.
If you go with him, no one will ever forgive you.
Looking at each other, fighting for the gun. Two friends fighting for the gun. Let's pray.
Even more than
life matters even more than love. Nice, guys. Nice. Wonderful. Well, there you have it. West Side Story. Okay, so based off the trailer, let's rate this trailer. Dun 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 dun. On a scale of 1 to 4, 4 being excellent, 3 being great, good, 2 being 4 being nah. Where do you guys stand? Let me know in the chat right now. Where are you guys with this trailer? And I will send you some. I want to get a photo or two from some production shots. And thank you for people who already have the knowledge, and you're making my stream easier. The film stars Renee Zellweger, Rachel Ziegler as Maria, Ansel Elgort as Tony, Rita Moreno as Valentina, Adriana de Bosse as Anita, Michael Feist as Riff, and who's Bernardo, David Alvarez, Talia Ryder as Jet. I can't wait to see how they do Jet. Ezra Minas, anybody's. I can't wait to see how because anybody's was a tomboy back then, so I'm curious how they portray her. Let's get some images. Yeah, man, some beautiful shots. Let's take this one. And these were first shots shown in Vanity Fair a while back. this is a gorgeous shot. Whoever did the still photography, man. All right, what do we got? Scipio 3, Dee Myers 3.5, Darth Haster 4.5. Anthony says, for some reason, the color grading kind of reminds him of Clint Eastwood's Jersey Boys, and which I highly recommend. Jersey Boys was a really good movie. Darth, it looks good. I think I'll take my wife to the cinema. Check it out. That's really what it's all about. Deso, how am I supposed to say this name? Is it Deso? Deso 1 or Des01? I like the updated dialogue, younger, fresher. I think it'll be grittier, language, violence. Hopefully they don't go too far with it, though. It's a good point. That's a great point. That's a great opinion. Let me just share this one photo of our actress playing Anita and Bernardo. We have David Alvarez and Ariana DeBose. This is fantastic. So I gotta imagine that this is them doing I Like to Live in America, like you said, out in the community, and you see the people there, kind of like you see that guy. He's got my hat. He's hanging out in the back, watching, smiling. Fantastic. Yeah, the the dresses are gorgeous. So there probably is going to be some what do you think? A lot of Academy Award nominations for this film? We'll see, right? Comes out in December. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I want to thank all the members for coming out and saying hello and commenting. I want to thank some people who I've never seen before, like Des and Anthony. PG-13 allows one F word, right? I wonder if they'll end Officer Krupke with "Dear Officer Krupke, boom, F you," instead of "Krupp you," the way song I originally wanted it. He did want an F bomb. Interesting. Anthony, there's really cool behind the scenes footage of Spielberg directing that stuff on location. Oscar bait. Yeah, totally. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, remember I'm doing shorts every day for Hispanic Heritage Month. We just started day 1 today. We featured Tres Souls music group, and then every day will be a different artist, like a book. It's a short. It's going to be not even 60 seconds, but it's going to be on an accessible artist that you can connect with, like from Nina Diaz, her digital albums, to independent books. Well, we will spotlight Kai as well. I got a bunch of books I'm going to be spotlighting. What else? What's today? Today's Thursday. Okay, so for the channel, we will have a Brouhaha Sunday. I don't have a guest yet, but Steph the Alter Nerd is my co-host. Next week is my birthday stream. We're doing a birthday stream next Wednesday. I'm going to hand the keys over to a Mexican Iron Man, and I don't know who is going to come on the show. I'm just going to show up. That'll be a lot of fun. And that's really it. If you are liking the channel, consider becoming a member. We do a lot of great things for our members. Thank you. And thank you, Didi. And everyone, have a great day wherever you're at. Keep your slant muy fuerte. Talk to you soon. West Side Story. Trailer's a hit. Peace.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Paulie, let's go.
All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez.